Hey guys, so I'm recording this for day 3 of our coach sneak peek. I'm I don't like to plan things, so this is gonna be a little off the cuff. Probably not as good as Mark's because my webcam on my computer doesn't work. So I have to hold my phone, which is what I'm doing right now. So if it kind of moves around a little bit, I'm sorry. If I have like a weird angle or I have a lot of forehead or a lot of chin, just kind of forgive that. Um, but I want to talk about one of the vital behaviors, which is personal development, and also a little bit about kind of helping people. So, personal development is one of those things that you kind of feel like, and I say you, like general you, this is me, totally was like, I don't need that. Like, I'm a super positive person. Like, this isn't something that I need. This isn't something that I'm going to waste my time on. Well, Caroline sent me the book, hashtag Girl Boss, and I was like, well, she sent it. I guess I should read it because I like to read. I don't really have time to read. But yeah, it's like I could do like 10 minutes a day, maybe. It took me like a month, more than that, maybe like 2.5 months to get through the book. Um, because at first I'd like read a couple pages and get bored and post on Facebook and scroll, let's be real, scroll through Facebook. Um, but when I really started to read it consistently, I found myself enjoying it a lot more. I went from a couple pages a day to my full, 10, 15 minutes a day. And I started to find that I was a lot more consistent. Um, and it wasn't just selling. I wasn't just, making sales, which it's great. It's great to, see that money come in, but that's not why we do this. We do this to help people. I don't know about anybody else's why. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit on Monday, but I mean, my why is really about body positivity. And that's one of the things that, like, for example, Sarah, one of my coaches, we really connect on that level because she believes, like I do, that women should love their bodies, that anyone should love their bodies, that you should be confident and just love who you are. Love the skin you're in. It's the only one you've got. I can't think of any other cliches right now, but you get the idea. The point is that you should love yourself because you are who you are. There's no one else like you, and you deserve that. You deserve the time that you put in to work out. You deserve to drink your Shakeology. It's $4 a day. Anybody who says that that's expensive hasn't gone out for lunch recently, hasn't gone out for breakfast recently, hasn't bought a snack at the convenience store recently. So that's kind of something for another day. That's something you can kind of talk about in like a challenge group or something about when you're doing your workouts and your Shakeology, because I mean there's just so much more to it than that. The challenge groups are really a way to get to know people, and actually Mark and Marjorie and I don't even remember, to be totally honest, how we started our little fit nerd thing. But we kind of just realized that we had a lot in common and started talking more, and we started our own little group chat, and now we started our Coach Clubhouse, which, unlike every other team page, we kind of take ourselves a little less seriously, I think, which is what makes it a little bit different. Makes it a little, I think it's more fun. Could be because I think I'm fun, but if you don't think I'm fun, then hopefully you'll think Mark and Marjorie are fun, because hopefully you connected with at least one of us on a level that made you believe in this. But between that kind of team and the personal development, it's just been a really great, that's redundant if I say that I feel like I've developed as a person, but it's true. I feel like even though I've always been a very positive person, it's almost like I believe it more. God, that sounds dumb. I really wish that I could think of a way to make you understand how important it is. But the truth of it is, until you figure it out for yourself, you'll never believe it. Just like, in college when your boyfriend cheats on you and you want to give him a second chance, you realize that's a bad choice. I mean, maybe you didn't. Maybe that's great for you. That was me. Everybody's like, don't do it. Don't give him another chance. But that's, probably way TMI. So anybody who knew my boyfriend in college, sorry. But that's kind of one of the other cool things, though, is that you reconnect with people. I mean, Caroline and I fell out of touch after college. I mean, we didn't speak for like 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. And then she friended me on Facebook, and I was like, oh God, I haven't talked to her in forever. Sure, accept whatever. And I watched her, and I realized that she was such a different person. She was so much more positive. She was so determined to love who she was, to smile, to love her life. And I wanted to be like that. So I, stalked her posts and liked a couple, and she's like, "Oh, you want to join me?" Oh, no, 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 that's not for me. I don't want to sell anything. But the truth of it is that I saw that it worked for her. I saw that she was drinking Shakeology and she felt great and she looked great, and that she, was clearly a more positive person than she was in college. And I could tell that it was real. And it was a little awkward being like, hey, we haven't been friends in a few years, because it's a little hard to reach out to people, but it's really great how much it reconnects you. I mean, there are coaches on my team, hi Will, who I hadn't talked to in years, but that I always like felt close to and felt like I knew they were great people. And there's 100 people that you want to keep in touch with, but you just can't. There's not time in the day. But when you make time for yourself, when you make time for your friends, when you make time for your team, it's a truly incredible thing. And so this is more than Shakeology and working out. It's even more than, posting on Facebook and telling people about it, and personal development and bettering yourself. It's sharing your journey so that you can help other people find their journey. It's not going to be the same as yours. It's never going to be the same as yours. I could find somebody who's pretty much the same person as me, and they're not starting at the same weight. They're not starting with the same relationships. They're not starting with anything the same. But anybody who commits to this, you commit to yourself, you commit to your workouts, you commit to your, you commit to your personal development, your business. Anybody can do this if you are just positive. If you are just ready. You just have to be ready. Not everyone is going to have a huge weight loss. Don't let that deter them. There you could go on forever talking about how to approach somebody who has a lot of objections. There's different ways, and the biggest thing is getting to know them. That's what this is all about, is connections. And whether it's reconnecting to somebody who you were friends with in college or high school, or reaching out to somebody new and just saying, hey, I'd love to get to know new people, tell me a little bit about yourself. I'm Anna, I'm 26 years old, I'm whatever, I'm a Beachbody coach. I recently got into fitness. I go to school for HR management, and all these kinds of things that you're bound to find something you relate to. And if you don't, what's one person? There's billions of people in the world. You're going to find another one to connect with, and who this might be for. So, okay, I didn't know if I was going to make it to 5 minutes, and it's now like 8, so I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully this wasn't too boring, and hopefully you are willing to try personal development. I honestly, I'm sure that you're all like I was, like, I don't need to do that. Like, that's what a waste of time. But truly, commit to yourself. Try it for maybe, I'm going to say a month. If you can't do a month, do 2 weeks, do 1 week. But every day, get up, and either first thing in the morning or right before you go to sleep, or at lunch at work, or, when you're sitting in traffic. Don't read in traffic. That's a terrible idea. But you could listen to it on your radio in traffic, though. Some people do on their commute to work, but just find time for personal development. Because when you start to connect with yourself, when you start to feel yourself grow and be more positive, you can do so much more. So, I think I touched on all the points I wanted to try to. I took notes, but they're scribbled, and now somebody's messaging me and I'm getting distracted. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Recommendations for personal development. There are hundreds of books. We have a whole file in our coach Caroline's group, Team Boom Smile. So we can make recommendations based on what you want to grow in. Like, if you want to grow your business, or if you want to grow in your reliance on yourself, or you want to grow in your, communicating with people, whatever it is, there's a book for you. So let us help you find it and start reading it, and just give yourself a couple of weeks of 10 minutes a day. And I swear you will stop thinking I'm crazy. Maybe not. Maybe you'll just stop thinking that this is stupid, but you're welcome to think I'm crazy forever. But really, personal development is kind of a big deal. So this business is a lot of great things. Enjoy it. And we're here for you if you need anything. And I'm going to end with that. Have a great day, guys.